What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like I'm Mike. I've got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On the draw, here's Sanders. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here. He's got a man, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. Again, powerful running. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another run here with Sanders. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Hurts will throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Goff. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for the Lions.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Goff on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. On 4th down, Goff. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he is going to have the Lions' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past, the biggest teaching point. Get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 8-6 the score after 1. Still 9 remaining on second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back
into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Another run with Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. The offense on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. 97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have regained the lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll turn to Sanders. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Well, now how about this return?
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams, 58 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shout to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? pass, it gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
From the 31, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. Quick slant to Brown. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. From the 30 on second down, Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Sanders. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll drop to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. A call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Off the squib kick, he corrals it inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's airing it out for Williams. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Lions 16.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had two costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Value three.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. On second and 2, Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So third and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run. It's Sanders. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
16.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Goff on first down. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Goff throwing again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. There's Goff. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Goff. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown!
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
It's caught at the 1. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go play action with Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Julian O'Quinn.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Hurts
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 1st down, Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now it's Goff. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hold on. Check.
Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Lions now going to use...
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like